Yeah, that's true.
Sir, come on. Answer that question.
So, sir, I would say that the person best positioned to answer the question is Pam with Senator Lujan's staff, because I know Senator Lujan introduced a bill to do just that. So Senator Lujan introduced a bill to do just what the gentleman's saying, to have the Forest Service pay 100% of the cost. And that bill is working its way through Congress now. And if Pam is here and she can answer specifics about the question and the specifics about that bill, but we are in full agreement on the state that the federal government should pay 100% of the cost.
Amen. Sandbags, please.
So the sandbag person is John Romero with the county. Oh, maybe County Manager Rivera will talk. Okay. 1 second. Okay, so on the sandbag issue, there's 50,000 sandbags on their way here. There's a sandbagging machine that's being set up to fill sandbags, and then there's going to be sand delivered to the C.H.E.T Fire Department for people to fill up their own sandbags. So the sandbag issue is working its way out.
When can we get them?
The sand should be at the fire department on Monday.
Bags as well?
Yeah. The bags are here, the sand is not.
Where can we get the bags today? Can we get bags today?
They said there's some at solid waste. Colleen.
So the question was, how can the elderly get access to sandbags or those who can't lift and access themselves? Okay, good point. So there's a train the trainer event tomorrow, and is that held by the Army? Is that the Army? Yeah. So Loretta Hatch from the Department of Homeland Security Emergency Management is organizing a sandbag train the trainer event, which includes, it sounds silly, but how to fill a sandbag, but more importantly, how to build the walls and that kind of thing. And what we're hoping is at that event we can get volunteers and people to help those folks who can't, lift and fill and stack their own bags.
What time?
What time? So the training tomorrow is at 9 at Solid Waste.
I have a question. Here we are, wanting more time to prepare for debris and floods and what all. And here we are all on a Saturday, not a working day, and we can't open and have access to sandbags till Monday morning. Is that when we're going to start running and moving on Monday morning? Why can't, the way we opened it now for this, why can't we start picking up our bags today or tomorrow? People need to go to work.
So the question was, why can't we get, and then I'm going to have to move us along, but the question is, why can't we get sandbags today? The answer from the county is there's not sand at the spot right now. The sand is being delivered today in the dump trucks, and so it should start to be available for the training tomorrow, and then available starting Monday.
What about all the sandbags being filled over at the transfer
What about? So the question was, what about all the sandbags being filled at the transfer station? So those are being held for folks who can't fill their own sandbags and folks and the elderly. So yeah, so that's an important question. One of the question was, if we aren't supposed to live here, the question was, if your house is in a floodplain and you choose to evacuate, when do you choose to do that, and where do you go? And those questions are probably, so one of the ways we're trying to answer that question is working with Rita from Heinrich's office to try to get temporary housing set up for those who don't have folks that they can stay with or who don't want to impose. The reality of the answer is the monsoon season is the most vulnerable. So as soon as the rains start until the rains stop. That's a long time. So So the two comments up here were just all of these questions that are being asked are going to be put on the Facebook page, and then the county is going to keep updating the Facebook page, regularly with updates and things like that. So I'm gonna kick us into a situation where we can just stand up and start asking questions and start milling about, and then we'll have two speakers at the end who are going to come out just to close us out at the end of the day after everybody's had a chance to just get some lunch.